The first-year Cincinnati manager. Happy 66th birthday to Terry Francona.
For Edward Cabrera tonight, making his third start of the season, 9 2/3 innings under his belt so far.
That one cut on and missed. Changeup at 95. It was the pitch that worked, and Cabrera has his first strikeout, the first hitter he sees.
And he's got a great one. It's a power change.
Beautiful curveball in there, called strike 3.
Was not what McLean was looking for.
That'll bring Ellie De La Cruz to the plate. Back-to-back strikeouts for Cabrera to start the ball game tonight.
De La Cruz hits one on the ground over to second. Otto's got it. His toss to first in time, and that ends the inning.
How about this? A perfect start for Edward Cabrera here tonight.
For the Reds, it's the Miami native, Nick Martinez.
When you look at those numbers, 0-3 with a 6 ERA, I don't know that we ever really saw him pitch anything like that. And he's looking to change the tide here tonight.
2-out rallies from the Marlins. Right now, Martinez is really having a hard time with the control. Walk Sanchez, Ramirez, and the next thing you know, you fall behind 3-1. You wind up walking him. 2-out walks.
Now Martinez will deal with a left-handed hitter. Hit a pinch hit 3-run home run to Stowers last night.
Stowers with the line drive. That's into right field and a base hit. Here comes Wagaman. He's going to score. It's an RBI single for Kyle Stowers, and the Marlins strike first here tonight.
So an RBI single for Kyle Stowers. It's 1-0 Marlins in the bottom of the first.
Fraley playing deep because of the left-handed hitter Stowers. Easy RBI. Another 2-out rally.
And now Norby sends a high, towering, lazy fly ball to left. Under its Lux, he's got it. The inning is over. But the Marlins strike first. Miami 1, Reds nothing.
Cabrera with a perfect top of the first. And that is called strike 3. It was dropped by Ramirez. He'll throw it down to first, and it's dug out by Matt Mervis. An eventful strikeout and an out here to start the top of the second inning.
Well, he made some perfect pitches to strike out Hayes. Gets him with the curveball, and he also got a little bit of his catcher.
That one waved at and missed by Candelario. Good slider, tied him up, and Cabrera 6 up, 6 down with 4 punch outs tonight.
Matt Mervis with a team-high 6 homers. He's 0 for 1 lifetime against Martinez, hitting .226 this season with 12 runs driven in. Mervis sends one in the air to left field. Lux is going back. That's over his head. It hits on the track and off the wall. A leadoff double for Matt Mervis to start the bottom of the second.
And Matt Mervis, with his B swing, just kind of guided that thing out to left field. He's got a leadoff double.
And now there's 1 out.
So Dane Myers, the 9th Marlin to face Martinez today.
Swing and a miss, tied him up. Got him with a slider in. Down on strikes, Dane Myers for the 2nd out here in the 2nd inning. Back to the top of the order in Xavier Edwards.
Here's a changeup in the dirt. Runner takes off. Great throw, dead to rights. Mervis slides into the tag.
Trevino got a huge break there by the umpire because he didn't touch the ball.
That's a tough break for the Marlins.
And Mervis is caught trying to take third on what he thought was a wild pitch.
So through 2 innings tonight, Cabrera 6 batters, 4 strikeouts, 25 pitches.
Noel Marte, couple of hits. He doubled, stole a bag yesterday. He's got hits in 4 of 5. Well hit. Boom to left. Noel Marte rattles the seats, hoisted above the pen.
And Noel Marte just tomahawked it out of here. That was a laser.
Cowboy, he hit that ball at 117 miles an hour.
I'll tell you, they're going to need to recall some of the maintenance workers to get out there to repair that seat, because that ball was hit like a bomb.
So we're all tied up at 1 on that home run by Noel Marte.
Augustin Ramirez leading things off in the home half of the 4th against right-hander Nick Martinez. Ramirez flicks that one into shallow center field, just over the jumping De La Cruz at short, and that rolls into center for a base hit. Augustin Ramirez, that pitch was bearing in on him, and he's got a leadoff single.
Ooh, that ball's going to get away from Trevino, and Ramirez is going to go up to second base.
And Ramirez advances to second base on a wild pitch.
That ball was blocked by the umpire again. That's the 2nd time.
With nobody out, a runner in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Went upstairs with a high heater and blew it right by him. That's a good pitch by Martinez.
Only his 2nd strikeout of the game, but it couldn't have come at a better time.
Runner takes off, great jump. Martinez fire. Marte drops the ball. Bare hand pickup. And the flip to McLean. Tag. Got it. Ramirez done. Bases clear. 2 down.
Faux pas on the base paths for the Fish here in this inning. Gets the 2nd out.
It's the 2nd time the Marlins have basically gifted the Reds an out.
3-2 is a swing and a miss on a good breaking ball. And Martinez comes back to get Connor Norby. Gets his 3rd strikeout of the game. The Marlins are down in the 4th inning.
Cabrera bounces back after Marte homered to even the score in the third. Check swing and a pitch in the dirt. Did he go? Answer is yes. And Fraley will not run to first base. He instead walks back to the dugout. And Cabrera has another strikeout. That's out number 2.
7 and counting tonight. Jose Trevino is flying to left. Line to left.
It's over his head.
Stowers watches it skip off the fence. Gathers. Trevino scoots into second base. He has been a doubles machine as a Red.
A 2-out double and a ringing double at that is Trevino as he walloped it. Now we turn the lineup over and TJ Friedl with a chance to put the Reds up on top. Swings and hits it again, and it's up, and it is off the wall in right field. A line drive shot by Friedl. They'll get it off the wall, and Trevino will come around third base to score, and it is 2-1 Reds.
That was up and out over the plate, and Friedl just tattooed it.
A ribby sliding double. It's 2-1.
He grounds one towards the hole. Diving stop by Norby to his feet. Throws it to first in time. Side retired.
Reds take the lead. Back-to-back 2-out doubles. De La Cruz is grounded to second. He is struck out. There is action already in the Marlins bullpen, even though Edward Cabrera is south of 80 pitches. And that is looped beyond second. The slider hung a bit. Stung by De La Cruz, to your point, and a massive base stealing threat is on to spark the 6th. De La Cruz goes, pitch called a strike, no shot on the throw. It's 8 steals for De La Cruz.
Ellie into second base easily with a head first dive. He could have gone in standing. Now Ellie down at second base with nobody out. And again, he misses in off the plate. Slider. Ball 4. Hayes works the walk. Single followed by a walk. The Reds have 2 on.
And here comes Clayton McCullough. He's going to pull the trigger on this thing quickly.
He just doesn't want to see this thing get out of hand. So he's going to go to the bullpen and bring in Veniciano.
De La Cruz takes off. Hayes takes off. Throw goes down to third. Double steal. Number 9 for De La Cruz, and Hayes in scoring position as well.
And even with a left-handed batter at the plate and a free shot at third, they just had no chance.
That ball is popped. It's got some carry to medium left center. Myers, the better arm, gets called off by Stowers. He makes the catch. De La Cruz tags, throw to third, sac fly RBI, and it's 3-1 Reds.
On the sac fly to left by Jamer Candelario. It's by far been the best outing of the year so far for Nick Martinez, and you kind of hope that this can get him moving in the right direction.
Slow roller hit towards third. This is a fair ball. Barehanded by Marte. Throws it to first, not in time. Eric Wagaman with the wheels.
Yeah, Wags extends that hitting streak to 10 games now. Got that one with the legs.
And that'll bring Agustin Ramirez to the plate, who's 1 for 1 tonight. He's the first Marlins player in franchise history to reach base safely at least 5 times through his first 2 career games. That is rifled fair over the bag at third. Rolling down the left field line. Headed towards the corner. Lux is in pursuit. It keeps rattling around. Wagaman will score. Ramirez with an RBI double. 3-2 Reds lead now.
He can just flat out rake.
This kid can play ball.
Wagaman wheeled around. That thing was a hot shot bouncer. 107 off the bat down the left field line. And Wagaman scores from first base. Great piece of hitting from Augustine.
So that's going to be it for Martinez.
Connor Norby, Otto Lopez looking to do some damage out of the bottom of the lineup here in the 7th. As Norby swings and he lifts it in the air. Right center field. Fraley's going back. This is on the warning track and over the wall. An automatic double for Connor Norby. There's some of the opposite field power that we saw last year.
Yeah, that's vintage Connor Norby. When you see him take the ball that way into right center.
Pivotal moment in this ball game. You get the leadoff automatic double from Connor Norby. You'd love to find a way to cash that in. Lopez lines one into center field, the base hit. Norby got a great read. Throw comes towards the plate. Not in time. Lopez takes second. We are tied.
A great jump. Terrific read by Norby. Head first slide on the throw. Lopez takes second. That's the way the Marlins have been playing. Good aggressive base running.
Xavier Edwards will hit left-handed against the right-hander Ashcraft.
Marlins have been terrific with 2 outs this season. How about this? 76 hits at second in baseball. As Edwards swings and he chops it out in front of the plate. Fair ball. Ashcraft lobs it to first and it gets away. Here comes Lopez. Marlins take the lead.
The runs sometimes come in strange ways.
And on a throwing error from Ashcraft, Lopez scores from second base. It's 4-3 Fish in the 7th.
Reds are ruining it his birthday. Marlins are blowing out his candles here in the 7th. Ramirez making his 2nd consecutive major league start tonight. 2 for 2 with a walk, a single, a double, and an RBI. Swinging away, rifles it down the left field line.
Swing it, Gus.
Headed towards the corner. He never wants to see Jacksonville again.
Now, before this base hit, he tied a club record with 4 hits in his first 2 career games. Now that hit has to add on to that as well.
He has reached base now in 7 of his 8 plate appearances. 5 hits, 2 walks.
He already has 3 doubles.
Calvin Fauché is on for the save. It would be the 2nd of his season in the 9th of his career. Called strike 3. Got him with a cutter. There's 2 away.
And the Marlins are an out away from win number 11 this year.
Line drive up the middle. Edwards has got it. Throws it to first, and the ball game is over. The Marlins have won this series against the Cincinnati Reds with a come-from-behind 4-3 win here tonight.